Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today on our video walk around of this 2019 Jeep Compass. This is a Trailhawk, so it comes with three things that are going to really wow you, I think, when it comes to the vehicle. Those are the features that put it up and over the other trim levels, which I guess is obvious. Some of those are going to be the tow hooks, so specific to the Trailhawk. It also has a steeper approach angle, so when you're going up a hill, you're not going to catch the bottom lip of your bumper because there isn't one. It's a steep approach angle, as mentioned. You got a beautiful stingray color, protected by 3M protection all the way up and over 1/3 of the hood line, as well as the fender. Bumper also covered in that 3M, which is great for a used vehicle because you're going to come down and buy it and it's not going to have a bunch of rock chips all over it. Also has a really nice set of tires that I'm a little more familiar with right now than I was in times past. These are the Michelin Cross Climate 2s. They're an aggressive style tire for off-roading, but they don't provide the road noise that a typical mud or all-terrain tire seems to kind of give forth. So they're nice and quiet on the road, but you can also see it has a pretty aggressive tread pattern. One that's actually been referenced to the belly of a snake. That's actually kind of the design that it has to be able to articulate throughout the off-road type terrain. You've got the locking and unlocking capability from the handle. So one button to lock, slide your hand to the handle to unlock. Also has a blind spot monitoring on the mirror. That little triangle there will light up when somebody is in your blind spot. It's got the Beats by Dre sound system. Really great quality there. Leather throughout, as well as 115 volt plug-in and USB plug-ins in the rear seat. 2 presses of this opens our power lift gate. Trailhawk badging looks really nice on the back there. In the inside here, you'll notice that these seats are a 60-40 split. You can lay them down, giving you a whole bunch of room in the back here. But there is already a pretty decent amount of room to begin with, just in the back, which is pretty nice. So you don't have to lay that seat down if you don't want to. Down underneath here, you do have a spare tire as well, which is good for things that you're gonna do with a Trailhawk. So I'm gonna close that up. Notice another tow hook in the back here, and then there's a lot more to talk about on the inside. Let's check it out. Hey guys, thanks for joining me on the inside of the Trailhawk here. So there's features that are specific to the Trailhawk, and there's features that are specific to the top trim level for Jeep. I've already mentioned one of them, the tow hooks. Can you guess if that's more on the Trailhawk side of things or the top level for Jeep? Yeah, it's on the Trailhawk side of things. Why I say that is because it's an off-road style vehicle, so you're going to get some of those. Now, the upper echelon features that are going to come with just a top trim Jeep are the adaptive cruise control. So it's automatically going to adjust the speed of your vehicle according to the speed of the vehicle in front of you. When you're on those those one-lane highways and the person in front of you keeps speeding up, slowing down, the vehicle will do that for you rather than you having to adjust your cruise control or hit the brake, hit the gas, which isn't always the nicest way to drive. So we have the adaptive cruise control. We have the tow hooks in the front. Not to mention it's also 3M protected, the front hood, but this is the next I wanted to talk about, the third thing that I really like about this vehicle. This is a selected terrain. This is the highest form of it. It allows you to go through auto, snow, sand, mud, rock. All of those adjust shift points. They adjust braking. They adjust the transmission's ability to, I guess in likes of shift points, distribute power according to the type of traction that you're going to get on the road. So in other words, you wouldn't want the vehicle shifting a certain type of way if you're on sand, so it's going to adjust accordingly. Along with that auto, you can just leave it on and go along with the fact it's going to be front wheel drive, will automatically engage the rear differential and the rear tires according to that terrain. You can also 4-wheel lock, so one press of that, you're going to be 4-wheel all time, and then 4-wheel low, which is kind of nice as well when you're in those really hard terrain type of situations. So selected terrain, adaptive cruise control, tow hooks, and then last but not least, we've got that big panoramic sunroof up top. This vehicle has tons to offer. It's got 75,000 kilometers on it, which means that it's got the average amount of driving for a 2019 being 25,000 a year. We're almost in the closing half of 2022. So 2019, 25,000, 2020, 50,000, 2021, 75,000, and now we're partway through 2022. So this is probably a year's worth of driving under kilometers. So fantastic value for a vehicle that's in the 30,000 range. Yeah, can't say much more. Thanks for joining me. Shannon Stute, St. Albert Dodge.